Good morning. I'm going to start this video a little different than I normally do. I read this book, I think maybe 2 years ago. It might have been 3. It's been a while. Brene Brown talks about this, though, about this whole idea of braving the wilderness. And I think about it once in a while, and I've been thinking about it a lot the last couple weeks. So here's just a quick quote from that book. There will be times when standing alone feels too hard, too scary, and will doubt our ability to make our way through uncertainty. Someone somewhere will say, "Don't do it. You don't have what it takes to survive the wilderness." This is when you reach deep into your wild heart and remind yourself, I am the wilderness. I actually didn't read the whole quote, and it's so perfect for what I've been feeling the last couple weeks. Because obviously I have some worry about that. I got a lot of different things that have changed. I've made several videos about that. I've counted up at least 4 things that have changed, and I think only one of those things was something that I really opted into, and a lot of those things have made me feel really more isolated than before, and really like I'm kind of on my own out here doing this, and I was in a real bad place maybe 2 months ago. A little better now, but I just keep reminding myself, like, I think that these feelings that I've been feeling lately are exactly what she's talking about braving the wilderness. I know that we're all, in terms of work, we're all feeling really isolated right now, and that's been really hard for most people. I've been doing okay with that, although lately I've really wanted some like not feedback, but just like other people to talk to about what's happening at work. Now, I did talk to a couple people this week, and that did help. And sometimes it's just getting through stuff. But I think where I'm really at is with my horsemanship, and I've really had some feelings come up this week, which I knew buying another horse was going to bring up a lot of feelings, and it makes complete sense to me that this would be one. But just this feeling of being like totally and utterly alone with it. I do have close friends. They're just not there every day. And so it's really hard to be at this like busy barn and feel so isolated and put out, and different than everybody else. And I don't feel like there's anybody I just was going to say, I don't feel like there's anybody I can ask for help. And that's the thing. There isn't anybody I can ask for help. And I think that's where I'm feeling that wilderness part. Like, the search has to come from in me. And, that's fucking scary. Just like what this says, it's going to feel too hard, too scary, and we're going to doubt our abilities. Yes, I've definitely had those moments in the last couple weeks. I think anybody who buys a new horse probably has those moments, and then you do something a little different or off the beaten path, and you're going to have more of those moments, and you still have to reach deep down inside yourself, which I'm struggling right now because my bandwidth is so thin. I'm getting through it. And I'm going to a clinic in like a month, so I'm hoping that will help me get some clarity with some things that I'm working on. Maybe I just need to call Amy and be like, "Hey, Ames, what do you think about these things that I'm struggling with?" But I also am kind of on my own search. I just decided this morning about something I'm going to add to my own routine, maybe some knowledge, hopefully, and different ways of thinking about things. And I just feel, and I've talked about this before, I'm really in a place right now where I'm kind of like thinking about what the next chapter is going to look like. And it's not going to look like the previous chapter, and I'm trying to make decisions that are in line with that. So they might be things that are outside of my comfort zone, or even what I was going to say feel good about, but it's more about the comfort zone. And some big changes in some cases. But I think that I need to do those things. It's time to start letting go of some of the other stuff and look more to the future. I think I, like anybody else, have a tendency to hang on to the past. So I'm not sure what I'm really saying in this video, other than I really am feeling that feeling of, again, just searching through the wilderness. I'm not sure how brave I'm really getting at, other than I'm just hanging in there. That's my idea of bravery today. And I'm just trying to show up and do my best every single day. And sometimes my best is not very good. Sometimes my best is pretty good. And trying to figure out how to make my best better. Those kinds of things. And I wouldn't say I'm stagnant right now, but I'm definitely on a search for some stuff. And again, I was just thinking about this morning, kind of just a stray thought, even though it's totally related to all these things. I was like, oh, I wish I could ask this person for help. Like, I really deeply, and maybe I have a deep frustration with that particular situation right now, and maybe that's part of why I think I determined yesterday I want that person to be better than they are, and it's hard that's not how that works. So the dog is being very distracting. I can't think about anything other than what he's doing right now, so I have to stop my video.